brightness. Algol actually has a third star, but it's so far away from the others that it doesn't line up in a way that causes eclipses. A study released a year ago said there could be as many as 4 more stars in the system. A scientist in Finland used a complicated mathematical model to simulate the motions of the known stars. The model suggested they could be tugged by the gravity of stars that take anywhere from a couple of years to a couple of 100 years to orbit them. But so far, no one has seen any other stars at Algol, a demonic star system for Halloween. We'll have more about Halloween tomorrow. We have more about the stars in Stardate magazine. Details at stardate.org. For the McDonald Observatory, I'm Billy Henry.
KCBS News Time is 11:24.
Cost-cutting and price hikes on the menu for the nation's restaurants, and that has consumer appetites for meals out waning as we head into the holidays.
Welcome to Ben.
Virginia Ali is owner of the iconic Ben's Chili Bowl in D.C.
We don't like to pass on prices to our guests, but we had no choice, and everything was just doubling in price.
High-end restaurants also feeling the pinch, including those that Michelin star chef Angela Hartnett is involved in.
I've never seen things as expensive in my sort of 35 years of cooking.
Alarnable's holiday hiring report says nearly half of restaurants are putting hiring on hold, and Data Essential says nationwide half of consumers are cutting back on restaurant meals because of rising prices. It's the number one item that people are cutting back on, even more than apparel or travel. Even so, Deloitte is forecasting overall consumers will fork out more at restaurants than last year and cut back on other things, like gift giving instead. Denise Pellegrini, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
Did you know most Dansko shoes are approved by the American Podiatric Medical Association? This means Dansko shoes are beneficial to overall foot health. Dansko shoes are designed with premium comfort and style in mind. Available now at the Walk Shop in Berkeley. This season, Dansko offers new styles from sporty sneakers to fashionable Mary Janes, stylish demi boots, and of course the classic clog. Come discover Danskos for both men and women at the Walk Shop, 2120 Vine Street in Berkeley.
For the best in fall savings, Envision Toyota of Milpitas is the right decision. Now during their fall savings event, you can get as low as 2.49% APR financing for 48 months on select new 2022 and 2023 Toyotas, including some of our top models. Or get 3.99% APR financing on pre-owned certified Toyotas. Shop online anytime at EnvisionToyotaofMilpitas.com or in person with the 880 freeway in the Great Wall Parkway meet. Call 855-973-2594 for details. Honda of Milpitas, kicking off our fall savings event with a special lease for a 2022 Civic Sport Sedan for only $229 per month for 36 months, or choose 1.9% financing for 48 months on a new 2022 Honda Passport or Pilot. Your choice. Make the right decision with Envision Honda of Milpitas. Call 855-996-2274 for details.
As a homeowner, adding an ADU is one of the smartest investments you can make. Contact Kamal the Builder and his experienced team at sfbayadu.com. From permits to construction, SFBay ADU is your one-stop shop. Visit sfbayadu.com or call 408-461-9956. Right now, the first 10 callers will receive a 20% discount off your ADU design. Call 408-461-9956. That's 408-461-9956 for a 20% discount.
Guys, I'll never forget the first time I saw somebody get results at our clinic. He was an 81-year-old man who hadn't been intimate with his wife in over 8 years. Viagra had stopped working for him, and he was desperate for help. After several treatments, he walked into my office and told me he couldn't believe the results. Needless to say, this was a very happy man. This man made me a believer in what we do. He had taken pills for years, but he had never fixed the problem. When he came to us, we fixed the problem. Our treatment does what no pill can do. And right now, we're offering a free treatment just for coming in. That's right. You can try this treatment at no cost. If you suffer from ED or Peyronie's disease, give West Coast Men's Health a call today.
With clinics in San Mateo and Sacramento, call 650-407-1168. That's 650-407-1168. Online at westcoastmenshealth.com. HSA cards welcome and financing available.
Back to San Francisco we go. Frank Munich with our latest look at traffic.
And unfortunately, little change regarding this accident on southbound 280. Just before Ocean Avenue, we have a two-car injury crash still blocking the two right lanes. Traffic getting by in the three left lanes, but some slowing at the scene. The CHP says it may be about another half an hour before those lanes reopen. And we have a stall being reported on westbound 580 just before El Charro Road in Dublin, that in the center divide. Your next update at 11:38 on the traffic leader KCBS.
Mostly cloudy overnight with areas of patchy fog, lows 40s to low 50s tomorrow. Mostly cloudy with patchy fog in the morning. Highs tomorrow ranging from the upper 50s at the coast to the upper 60s. Inland rain should arrive in the Bay Area late Monday into early Tuesday. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
At Stevens Creek Subaru, we buy used vehicles from our customers, even if you don't buy ours. Visit Stevens Creek Subaru today for a competitive, no-obligation appraisal and cash offer on the spot. We buy all makes and models, paid off or not. Stop by Stevens Creek Subaru today or StevensCreekSubaru.com.
This little pinky went to the market and wore a mask. This little ring finger got a COVID-19 vaccine to stay safer. This finger had a sore throat, so tested and rested, just in case. And this pointer got the updated booster to travel with friends. Except for this unvaccinated thumb that got COVID-19 and had to stay home. Don't let the fun slip through your fingers. Wear a mask, stay home if you feel sick, and get vaccinated and boosted. Learn more at covid19.ca.gov. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
News that matters to you around the Bay, around the world, around the clock. All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS.
It's Sunday, October 30th, 2022. Coming up on KCBS, it appears Elon Musk is serious about cutting way back on the workforce at Twitter. Also,
I'm Jeffrey Schaub in the North Bay. Crab fishermen say they will suffer once again because the fishing season has been delayed.
Good evening. I'm Peter Finch, KCBS News Time, 11:31.
CBS News Brief. If Democrats want to hold on to the House, they'll need the support of a voting group that's often disappointed them. CBS News Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto.
Do Democrats have any chance to hang on, even to a slim House majority? The answer to that starts with the possibility that they get bigger turnout from younger voters.
We've learned more about the attack on House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband Friday. San Francisco DA Brooke Jenkins.
It was a forced entry into the rear door of the home, and that he ultimately did make his way upstairs, which is where he ultimately confronted Mr. Pelosi.
There's been a huge settlement in a lawsuit by two men exonerated a year ago in the assassination of Malcolm X in 1965. Their attorney, David Seamus.
The financial settlements with the city and the state is just a small piece of trying to remedy a historic injustice that can never truly be fixed.
CBS News Brief. I'm Christopher Cruz.
KCBS News Time, 11:32. Just days after he officially took over Twitter, Elon Musk has announced massive layoffs in the San Francisco-based company, with some managers being asked to drop lists of employees to cut. It comes as Musk continues his restructuring of the company, looking to cut back Twitter's workforce and content moderation. For more, KCBS's Dan Mitchinson spoke with CNET editor-at-large Ian Scher.
So what kind of cutbacks? I mean, I've been hearing 50%, 60%. Do we have any confirmation about how many employees he wants to let go?
Yeah, you may have heard at one point there was a number of 75% going around the internet, and that was based on reporting from the Washington Post and a couple of others. But what's interesting, of course, is that Elon Musk, during that time, actually at one point refuted it and said that that wasn't true. Knowing those reporters, I imagine what happened was that he had been thinking about that number and then saw the pushback and thought, okay, maybe not. But the reality is that he's made it clear he does not agree with how large Twitter is, right? It's got around 7,500 employees. He thinks it could run with far fewer. And on top of that, he does not agree with the moderation policies that existed before he took over. He thinks that the guardrails are